2 years ago, the word cost was all anybody cared about. We wanted to lower costs, even eliminate costs. Cost was the C word that mattered in everybody's conversation. But now, a couple years later, as we're trying to ease ourselves out of the recession, there's a new C word that matters, and that word is collaboration. That's why I'm talking today to Denise Magill. She's head of Virtual Roundtable, an organization here in Omaha, Nebraska, and she is an expert on collaboration, especially insofar as technology is concerned. Thanks for joining me on WowBiz. My name's Hinderaker. Denise, thank you for joining me. And what is the story? How can technology help us with collaboration, and why do we care so much about collaboration?
Today we are in a classroom at St. Vincent de Paul where they have really harnessed technology and realized that we're working with millennials now that are coming into the workforce, and they are used to sharing everything from what they like to eat to what they like to do. And if you're not sharing information that you know, then there's a certain level of untrust. Is there something there that, is there a reason you're not sharing information with me?
You know, collaboration is an easy word to spin off, but there's more to it than simply cooperating or walking down the aisle and asking somebody to give you a piece of information. Why is collaboration such an important strategic thing? Is it all about saving money?
Well, I don't think we'll ever go away from that. I have to have some face-to-face contact with people. We'll always have that because that builds trust. But there is more of an efficient way, and the way that technology has really made that more cost-effective to do. Wikis happen to be one of those tools that allow you to share information amongst others and to quickly harness the knowledge within a company.
Okay, now you mentioned Wikis, and that's really what you do. You're involved with the Wikipedia platform, the software, the Wiki. What is Wiki for both those of us who don't really know?
Well, the easiest way for me to explain that is the Wikipedia example that you gave. Now, Wikipedia in some circles does have a bad reputation, but I like looking more at the concept behind Wikipedia. It's the entire world collaborating on what they know to create something great, an encyclopedia. All of our companies have our own little Wikipedia. So what can we do to harness that knowledge and our best practices and share that to increase our bottom line and also to decrease costs?
What I didn't realize until I interviewed Denise Magill is that she is a true entrepreneur. She thought of the idea of contacting the Wiki organization and representing them in the eastern Nebraska area, and it was her idea, and it's, of course, proliferated all over the country. She came up with it. I love that kind of foresight. Okay, so bottom line, the Wiki is a way for people to contribute critical information about their jobs, procedures, projects, whatever, so that we don't duplicate information, or it's not redundant, or best practices. Is that basically the gist of this?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Now tell us a little bit, how can a Wiki, if an organization or a business buys into it, utilizes it, how can it cut costs, bottom line, or increase revenues? And just very, I'm going right to the bottom line.
Yep, I'll give you an example of each. To increase costs, one way, because Wiki is an online tool, no additional software needed, very easy entry, and has accountability behind it because everyone logs in with an email and a password, you can easily invite your clients in and invite them early on in the creating process of their product versus waiting to the end and finding out this isn't at all what the client wanted.
Now, this is a completely new idea. Yes. This is the co-creation. This is the next C word, right? Beyond cost and collaboration, really asking a customer to get involved with you, not necessarily after purchasing the product, but kind of designing the product. Is that right?
Right. Absolutely. Okay. Yep, and it's greater client satisfaction. Also thinking about your prospect pipeline. If they knew more about your products and you could tailor something specific for them, it's an extension of your website and a brochure.
All right. Now, Denise Magill with Virtual Roundtable in Omaha, they call you the Wiki Woman. Tell us about how long has your organization been around helping people set up Wikis?
Yep. I help companies capture their best practices with Wikis. Been doing it for a little over 2 years. I'm a process procedure fanatic. There's so much knowledge within your company that anytime an employee leaves for whatever reason, that knowledge is walking out the door. How can we capture that to increase the efficiencies and capture your best practices?
All right. So Wikis are important to HR people, as you just pointed out, as well as operations people, general managers, and then we just learned a second ago, marketing and sales people are even involved with Wikis. Denise Magill with Virtual Roundtable here in Omaha, Nebraska. Thanks for joining me on WowBiz. My name's Hinderaker. Don't forget about the Wiki Woman.